We're just, you know, we're running on a mobile laptop here, so it's not quite the
Man, it's all good, man. Don't worry about it.
No, well, my point is, you know, that we've really tried since we launched to scale ARK to more platform or more hardware support than we even anticipated launching with. You know, our initial plan was high end, not, you know, 900 series, 700 series graphics cards,
sure,
maybe some 600 series, and you know, we thought that those were the people who would be most interested in trying the game, considering it didn't launch for another year, and we were really trying to focus on optimization. Turns out a lot of people wanted to play the game, and so we kind of backported it to DX10. We added support. If you want to play the game with totally scaled down graphics and it looks really bad but still runs 30 frames per second and plays, you can do that, you know. And so
sometimes that's all people want, right?
It is. And, you know, people get on the forums and they're just like, hey, I don't care how the game looks. My friends are in there having fun. We just want to play. And, you know, our team has been in there really trying to get, like, we have even a low memory mode with no audio, just so people with only 4 gigs of RAM on their integrated HD cards can just play the game and have fun, you know?
Yeah.
And for me, as, you know, kind of an artist background, I cringe when I see any of those screenshots or streams on the net, but I just remember, you know, people are having fun, and one day our game will be optimized more, and they'll have better hardware, and they'll be able to enjoy it. The beautiful graphics we've put in there for everybody. So.
I tell you what, man, one thing I really, really enjoy in this game, the dinosaurs are cool.
Yeah.
Super cool. But I like just being that weird hermit guy out in the woods, and as soon as it's nighttime, I look for campfires. And then once I find a campfire,
you're a griefer.
The real Soma comes out. Right? And, well, they do end up dying from my hand, but I say weird, creepy stuff, and I like hide out in the woods and make like animal noises and mess with them, and that's one of my favorite parts of the game. You don't even have to mess with the dinosaurs if you don't want.
I think
that's super cool.
That type of stuff is one of my favorite things too. You know, we have location-based voice chat in the game, and you know, we have the mouth rigged up so when you talk, your mouth moves, and people around you can hear you. There's just been so many stories I've heard of people just naturally conversing in the game, almost living in the game. It's been crazy, you know.
So let me direct some questions to these lovely young men. You guys are full-time broadcasters. You play games for a living. You guys have played this game. Why do you think this title is just taking over? I mean, yeah, dinosaurs, open world, survival's like awesome, but what's so special about this game? For you guys.
Oh, the clan system is pretty tight. Like, you know, you'll easily invite people to the clan and manage it and group XP, and everyone has a role. Like, you'll put your, you know, your points into it.
Clan or tribe?
Oh, tribe. Oh, sorry. I'm gonna call it. Is it a tribe or tribe?
It's a tribe in the game, yeah.
Oh, my bad. Yeah.
But
tribe.
Clan.
Tribe.
Just want to get terminology right.
But yeah, I like the tribe system. I think that's really, like, you know, a core thing for me. But how about you, Zeke?
You said besides the dinosaurs? Like, why besides the dinosaurs?
Did I say that? Besides the dinosaurs?
Besides the dinosaurs. Maybe. Of course the dinosaurs. I mean, riding a brontosaurus or riding a pterodactyl or riding, you know, a scorpion. Dude, you can ride a giant scorpion,
I wanted to grow up to be a pterodactyl. So now that there's a game where you can ride on one, that's the next best thing, man. It is. After my mom said I could, and I said, could I be a vampire? She said, nope. I said, I'll be an orthodontist.
Yeah.
Perfect. No, because I played it a lot, but I do the same thing. I'm very hermity, but I just, like, discovered a cave, and I went down there, and I had no idea, like, how much it opens up down there and how many, like, way different enemies and that kind of stuff. Like, I just got immediately massacred.
Oh, man. Scorpions, or what got you?
No, they were like giant, like a swarm of bugs.
Oh,
big, ugly bugs.
Oh, man. No, thank you.
That's great. So the reason I asked that question is, if you asked 100 people in one room that same question, they'd probably all give you a different answer because that's the kind of game this is. That's why people love to watch it. You create your own story, your own adventure. That is super cool.
Yeah, like we're seeing here, people just leave signs around the world that say things, you know. I mean, off in the distance, you see, like, maybe a mountain you might want to go to or some weird obelisk, right? And it's just, people are always just traveling, like, sharing. People are really passionate about their server, you know, that they're on. And, you know,
sure.
Yeah.
Leave some, take some.
You know, exactly.
Leave a penny, take a penny.
Can you shed some light on these crazy-looking spires and floating weird lights? Can you tell, maybe just little hints for people?
Yeah, well, so right now in the game, if you go to one of the obelisks, you know, there's an early version of one of our endgame boss battles, and you can summon down the Broodmother, which is one of the spiders.
Cool.
Or sorry, one of the bosses that's a spider in the game. And in order to do that, you have to do a lot in the game, and it usually takes some coordination with your tribe. You got to brave all the caves, get the artifacts from the caves. You have to get some, like, T-Rex arms and some things that you get from larger dinosaurs. Yeah, exactly. A little witch's stew you got to brew, right? But anyway, so the point is, it is kind of challenging to sort of earn the right to summon the boss. And then when you do summon the boss, and if you defeat the boss, you get kind of like a token in game, you know, that kind of says, hey, we're awesome, we took down the Broodmother or whatever. The other tribe members can see. You can place it around as kind of like a you know, a symbol of how awesome your tribe is, right? And, in fact, it's not that easy to do on an official server. In fact, we had a Jurassic ARK week promotional stuff going on this week with our fan base, and one of the challenges was take down the Broodmother on the official server, and we only got one submission for that challenge. Like, nobody else had done it on an official server. Wow. And it was, you know, the fact that it was so like we thought for sure we would get at least a few, right? And it actually turned out we got 2 submissions, but it was from the same group because it was the Serious Gaming, team. You know, they stream a lot on Twitch. They were the only ones that managed to do it. And you know, our request was send us a picture of your team, and they're like, well, hey, we have the Twitch stream of us doing it, so here you go.
There's
and we're like,
the
well,
proof.
you win. So I mean, it is challenging, and I think it's fun. But the funny part to me is that people, for the longest time when they started playing the game, we were almost like a little bit shocked by how long it was until anybody even actually attempted it. Like, people had been playing the game for like 60 hours and hadn't even like gone into a cave yet. And we're like, wow, we maybe have more content than we think we do, because people are just like sitting in the game doing their own stuff before they even try to do the, you know, serious, like, kind of quests in the game, you know? So that's been kind of an interesting thing for us. I know, right? So we have 2 more of these things to add, right? And we have more caves to add to enable them, and it's like, man, it's gonna take people a long time to get through the game.
So we know the Broodmother, and then we saw the dragon.
Yeah.
And then there's
a few more that have not been really unveiled yet. So
is there anything you want to unveil?
Come on, hints. Give us something good. It's E3. 'Tis the season.
Come on. Put something in my stocking.
Throw us a bone.
I will say we just announced there's monkeys in the game.
Yay.
And there is a very large version of one.
Oh.
As one of the boss creatures, so you'll probably see a
a
little more detail on that later.
There we go.
We all know what it is, boys. Come on.
It was beauty killed the beast.
And then there's, you know, that's just the beginning, too, of what you try to do in the end game. There's a few other things we have to do.
Well,
so.
okay, I got to stop you. Right here. This swimming, how can you, am I just dumb, or is there a way you can swim and keep your damn head above the water at all times?
You know,
That's a no.
That's one of those things where
I've been wanting to shit on you for that for a while.
I know. Okay, so I'm going to tell you what's going on with that. It's early access, and actually our water physics volume is a little too high, so we need to go move that down.
You're early access, man. You're allowed to. It's growing pains, man.
Yeah, we noticed that a little bit ago. It's like, actually, you can't keep your head above water.